Welcome to my channel briefing on Bravo. Kyle Richards has provided more details on her highly publicized split from Mauricio Umansky. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills mom revisited the topic during the Tour de Wives panel at Bravo Fan Fest in Miami, where she and her fellow wives were asked to reflect on the biggest changes in their personal lives. Kyle immediately looked back on season 13, which explored the rumors and speculation swirling around her marriage. Kyle recalls the strange energy between her and Mauricio. Although Kyle had told her castmates that she and Mauricio were having issues, she didn't confirm her marital separation until production initially wrapped. So why wasn't she straightforward about the status of her marriage? Well, Kyle said Mauricio wasn't quite ready to tackle their issues on camera. For me, I was in a situation where, last year, Mauricio was not prepared to talk about that yet, she said during the panel. So you can see it and feel it, but he wasn't comfortable sharing it, as you guys may have seen. Definitely felt the strange energy between us, so that was very difficult to navigate through that. Kyle opens up about Mauricio's decision to move out of their home. Kyle and Mauricio insisted their split was nothing short of amicable and have put on a united front for their daughters. Less than a year after announcing the separation, Mauricio moved out of the family's Encino home, where Kyle continues to live with their youngest daughters, Portia and Sophia Umansky. Fans got a closer look at the Housewives' new chapter in the RHOBH Season 14 premiere, November 19, which showed Kyle living at home without her hubby of 27 years. "I'm definitely way better than I was when we were shooting this season," Kyle said at Bravo Fan Fest. "It was a very emotional season. I had come home from Coachella and Mauricio had moved out on that Sunday and I had not realized. And Alexia Umansky had moved out a couple of weeks before and, all of a sudden, my house felt very quiet. It was very hard for me. It was really sad. It was a very big adjustment," she continued. "And to go shoot with the women and have that chaos going on, too, in my life, I felt very fragile. So I was very emotional. I had a little breakdown this season, but it was my first one in 14 years, so please cut me some slack, you guys." Kyle teases what's to come on RHOBH Season 14. Kyle's relationship issues didn't end with her marriage. Upon entering Season 14, Kyle found herself on the outs with her longtime bestie, Dorit Kemsley. Although fans can expect a lot of friendship drama in the new season, Kyle revealed that there were plenty of positive moments. "We did have a lot of fun, I have to say," she said. "People always ask me, how are you still doing this? You know, we do have a lot of fun together, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for the women on The Housewives. Even if we don't agree sometimes, and we just laugh so hard sometimes." Moderated by Lord Steven, the Tour de Wives panel featured 6 very different ladies from across the Bravoverse and had them dish on their unique experiences of being a housewife. Kyle Richards has been one of the most captivating figures in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills franchise. Her recent split from Mauricio Umansky, after 27 years of marriage, has been a major storyline, not just on the show, but in the public eye. At Bravo's Fan Fest in Miami, Kyle opened up about the personal challenges surrounding the breakup, providing new insights into her journey and her evolving relationship with Mauricio. As Kyle took the stage for the Tour de Wives panel, a candid reflection on the biggest changes in her personal life brought her back to the turbulent Season 13 of RHOBH. It was a season that was filled with speculation, whispers, and tension, as rumors about her marriage to Mauricio began swirling. However, Kyle was careful about how much to reveal on camera during that time. Despite sharing with her castmates that she and Mauricio were having difficulties, Kyle waited until production wrapped before publicly confirming their separation. The reason behind Kyle's hesitance to share more publicly, she explained, was Mauricio's own reluctance to address the issues on camera. "For me, I was in a situation where, last year, Mauricio was not prepared to talk about that yet," Kyle said during the panel. So you can see it and feel it, but he wasn't comfortable sharing it. It was a difficult time for her, as fans could clearly sense the strange energy between them during filming, but Mauricio wasn't ready to confront their issues publicly. It's clear that Kyle had been navigating uncharted waters. The strain on their relationship was palpable, yet Kyle respected Mauricio's desire to keep their personal struggles away from the cameras. In a reality show like RHOBH, where everything is laid bare for the world to see, this kind of balance is often tricky to maintain. But for Kyle, her family's privacy and her own emotional well-being took precedence, even if it meant dealing with that strange, unsettling energy while filming. Fast forward to the end of season 13, and fans watched as Mauricio moved out of the family home in Encino, a shift that marked a significant turning point in their lives. Kyle, for her part, has tried to remain strong, focusing on maintaining a stable environment for their daughters, Portia and Sophia. But the adjustment was undeniably tough. It was very hard for me. It was really sad. It was a very big adjustment, Kyle admitted, noting the emotional toll it took on her. Coming back to an empty house after the whirlwind of Coachella, where Mauricio had already moved out, was jarring. For a long time, the house had been their shared home, full of the energy that comes from a family, but suddenly it felt very quiet. The emotional weight of that change was palpable, especially as Kyle continued to shoot RHOBH during this difficult period. To go shoot with the women and have that chaos going on, too, in my life, I felt very fragile, she reflected. And in a raw moment of vulnerability, she admitted to breaking down during filming, a first in 14 years of being on the show. I had a little breakdown this season, but it was my first one in 14 years, so please cut me some slack, you guys, she said with a touch of humor, acknowledging the emotional strain that had come with it all. Despite these struggles, Kyle's resilience and determination to find happiness shine through. She pointed out that, while her personal life was unraveling in certain ways, she found moments of joy and fun with the RHOBH cast. The show, as chaotic as it can sometimes be, also provided her with the camaraderie and lightheartedness she needed. In fact, Kyle revealed that despite the drama, the friendships among the women were still meaningful, even if they didn't always agree. We did have a lot of fun, I have to say, Kyle shared. We just laugh so hard sometimes. But even within the chaotic dynamic of that RHOBH group, Kyle found herself at a crossroads in one of her longest friendships. Season 14 finds her at odds with longtime best friend Dorrit Kemsley, adding another layer of tension to an already tumultuous period in her life. Fans can expect this to unfold, with the possibility of dramatic fallout between the two. Still, Kyle emphasized that despite the ups and downs, there were plenty of positive moments as well, and that the bond between the women was something she deeply valued. Throughout all of this, Kyle has remained committed to putting her daughters first and doing everything she can to provide a stable, loving environment for them. While the split with Mauricio has been hard on her, she continues to express a deep respect for him as they navigate co-parenting. Their ability to maintain a united front for their children shows a maturity and thoughtfulness that Kyle has always demonstrated, even when things aren't easy. Her ability to keep things amicable is a testament to her strength and her unwavering devotion to her family. Kyle's journey in the public eye hasn't always been easy. She's faced her fair share of challenges, from family drama to the intense pressure of being on a reality show. Yet, her ability to speak openly about her struggles, whether they relate to her marriage or her friendships, allows her to connect with viewers on a deeper level. Her honesty about her emotional journey, from navigating a difficult separation to dealing with friendship strife, has made her more relatable and human in the eyes of fans. As RHOBH heads into season 14, it's clear that Kyle's life is still in a period of transition. Her marriage with Mauricio, while amicable, is in a new phase, and the emotional shifts within her home and friendships are playing out on screen for all to see. But through it all, Kyle continues to stand strong, determined to move forward with grace, humor, and, above all, love for her family. In the end, Kyle Richards' honesty about her personal challenges and her willingness to share her journey is a reminder that even reality stars go through real-life struggles. As fans watch her navigate these tumultuous waters on RHOBH, it's clear that Kyle is not only a reality TV star, but a woman with an incredible depth of character who continues to evolve in front of the cameras. And it's that authenticity that keeps fans coming back for more. Come back to Briefing on Bravo and see more news.